I've really had this desire to just create vlogs. I turned 29 in November. This is the last year of my 20s. I've never felt more happy. I've never felt more stable. But yet I've never really shaken that feeling of, I feel like I haven't achieved all the things I wanted to achieve. To be honest, I feel like I don't even know what I want to achieve. I've always been waiting for the right time because I feel like, oh, I'm not ready, or I'm not good enough to do this, or I don't have all the resources yet. But as I'm getting older and I'm going into my 30s, I'm starting to realize that you're never gonna be ready. You either do or you're never going to know. It's so true. You either do it or you die without ever knowing whether it could have been successful or if that was the right thing for you, or if maybe that's something that could have been your calling, but you'll never know because you never tried. And I don't want people to think I'm saying like going into my 30s I'm gonna be old and gonna die soon. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I feel like I'm closing a chapter on a really, really huge part of my life, which is my 20s. It's really, I feel like the last decade has been just so much change and just a whole experience for me, and I'm really looking forward to what my 30s has in store for me. But I don't want to leave my 20s without having tried most of the things that I've really wanted to try, just because I'm afraid of doing it or I'm afraid of people seeing. So anyways, long story short, that's why I'm doing this video now, or that's why I'm starting to film vlogs, and that's why I have this vlog channel. It's something I've really wanted to try out, and honestly, I'm never gonna feel fully ready for it, and heck, I'm probably not gonna even be great at it, especially in these first few videos, but I'm not doing it for anybody in particular. I'm doing it for myself. It's something I wanna do, so I will do it. And I think it will be a really nice way to start the end of my 20s and the beginning of my 30s. Hi friends, Hazel and I are just here popping in to say hi quickly because I wanted to share a book with you guys, and Hazel's just here for support. Hazel, do you have anything you want to say? Okay, she's a little busy right now. For those of you guys who were into the Harry Potter book series or are into the Harry Potter book series and The Handmaid's Tale, I have a book recommendation for you guys. A few days ago, I was just scrolling on TikTok. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. And I come across this video where this girl is talking about a fan fiction called Manacles. And it's written by a woman named Senlin Yu. Essentially, the plot of it is that Harry Potter and his friends never won the war against Voldemort in the last book. So in the last book of the Harry Potter series, that war was not won. Voldemort, in fact, ends up winning and killing Harry Potter, and then essentially goes on to do all of these really horrible, horrible things to the rest of the Wizarding world and the rest of the Muggle world as well. Well, actually, he doesn't actually do much to the Muggle world yet because he's busy doing a bunch of other evil things to all the wizards and trying to take control of all of Britain and Europe. But I won't get into the details of that because you'll find out yourself, like what he's up to if you guys do choose to read this book. But it still has basically all of our favorite characters in it or mentions them. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted right now. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a quick summary. I'm going to read it off my phone here just because I'm really not good at explaining things freely from my head. So I've just wrote it down so that I can just go through it properly. Manacled by Senlin Yu is a dark dystopian Harry Potter fan fiction set in an alternative universe where Voldemort has won the war. The story follows Hermione Granger, who has been captured and enslaved as part of the new regime's policies. She is assigned to Draco Malfoy, who is tasked with extracting information from her due to her memory being magically sealed. The fic is known for its intense themes, including trauma, power dynamics, and survival, and has been compared to The Handmaid's Tale in its depiction of oppression and resistance. It's widely regarded as one of the most well-written and emotionally powerful Dramione, so like Draco and Hermione fics, but it comes with heavy content warnings due to its dark and mature themes. And that is all I will say about this book, because I really think you guys should, if you're interested in the Harry Potter series, like if you're a fan of it and you're interested in the Handmaid's Tale as well, then this book will really, really be for you. It is honestly incredibly well written and it's very emotional. I've cried so much already and I'm only 40 something percent into the book. Like I've cried so much reading this book. It is so intense. It's definitely not a easy, fun read kind of book just because it really does have such a dark and heavy theme. And it really, you're going to be reading about themes of abuse and assault and trauma. And it is honestly incredibly, incredibly dark. But if that is something that you think you can handle at the moment, then it is a book that I really recommend because it's very interesting. It's to read a book that mentions and features characters that you've grown up loving and like really just reading about and watching on TV, to have this like world, this entire different world be written about them. It's really eye-opening and it's very, very interesting. I'm sorry, I really just explained that so badly, but I really, really do recommend it if you guys are into both of those series and you're okay to read about really, really dark shit, because it is really, really dark. Just wanted to drop in with that book recommendation because I am almost halfway through and I'm obsessed with it. I've never really read fanfics before, so this is my first fanfic and I really didn't know what to expect from it, but I'm impressed. So I will maybe come back and talk about it again after I finish it. But yeah, let me know if you guys end up picking it up and what you guys think of it.
Hey. This is Jen's husband. This is my first appearance on the vlog.